Good morning, everybody, and thanks so much for joining us here on KXAN Live. I'm Will DuPree, coming to you from the KXAN Live studio. You may notice some new graphics behind me here. We're talking about China 2022. We are just a little over a week away from the start of the Beijing Winter Olympic Games, and guess what? We here at KXAN have a reporter who will be going with a team from our company Nexstar to cover the Winter Olympic Games, and she is preparing for her trip, getting everything ready, and we are fortunate to have her with us this morning to talk about everything she's going to get to do over there in Beijing, in China. Jala Washington, of course, I'm talking about. She's joining me here now live in KXAN Live World. And Jala, thank you for being here this morning.
Hey, Will. Yeah, of course. Thanks so much for having me.
We just mentioned there that you are about to prepare and go on a trip to China to cover the Winter Olympic Games. Give us a sense of how you're feeling. What's kind of going through your mind right now?
Well, I don't know if you can tell how excited I am, where I'm like wearing every piece of Beijing clothing that I own so far. But yeah, it has been a wild ride already. I mean, we're trying to tie up just loose ends. There's a lot of pre-production that we've had to do just because once we get over there, of course, we're going to be somewhat restricted. So we're just trying to make sure that when we get over there, we are prepared and we can successfully produce content for our entire company. So it's been lots of Zoom interviews, lots of stories that we're kind of making sure we have in the can prior to that. And then, of course, just other housekeeping items, making sure that we've got all of our documents in order so that when we get over there, we are just smooth sailing.
So give us a sense about what the itinerary is for you all. You'll be taking a trip first to LA, I believe, right?
That is correct. So on Thursday, we fly from Austin to LA. Well, I fly from Austin to LA. We're there for a couple of days doing some team stuff. And then from there, we're going to fly from LA on a charter flight to China. We have a layover, and then we will get tested during our layover, and then we will hopefully get to Beijing from there. So, yeah, lots to do. We've got to have a few negative COVID tests. So I get my first test tomorrow here in Austin. And then from there, once we're in LA, we will get another test. And then, like I said, we'll get that final COVID test once we actually land over in China and hopefully can do our jobs from there and be safe and healthy.
A lot of people are wondering about what COVID protocols will be in place for you and the team of reporters that we have going from Nexstar to Beijing once you get there. Explain what that process is going to look like, how much you'll be able to even move around.
Well, honestly, we are taking this day by day. So we obviously have the playbook and we have an idea of kind of what we're somewhat expecting, but I think that honestly, it's going to just be taking it day by day once we get over there. So right now, as we've talked about a lot, we're going to be in a closed loop system. So basically, it's just going to be a bubble. We are not going to be able to leave that bubble the entire time that we're there. We're not even sure what kind of access we're going to get to the athletes who are there, which is why it was so important for us to try to interview those athletes who we're following up front so we can at least have somewhat of an idea of, you know, who they are, what they're all about, kind of their story and their journey so that we can personalize the coverage for you guys when we're over there. So we're hoping that we're going to get some access to those athletes, but we're not quite sure how exactly, how restricted we're going to be once we're over there.
So that will be a kind of an ongoing process. And again, because we just learned that the very first case of Omicron was identified in Beijing, perhaps that might change some of the protocols that apply to you all.
Yeah, we're, like I said, we're not quite sure. I do know that we're going to have to get tested daily when we're over there, and different than what we do over here getting tested. So typically we're seeing the nasal swabs over here, and the PCRs we know are more accurate, but the idea behind the throat swabs that we're going to be expected to do in China is that they are more accurate. So that'll be interesting. Have never had a throat COVID-19 test, but I guess I should get ready for that. But that's going to be a daily thing. We're going to have health monitoring once we're over there. I've already had to start monitoring my health actually 2 weeks ago. There is the My 2022 app. We are having to enter our daily temperature, kind of fill out a list of questions about, you know, whether or not we're feeling nauseous or anything like that. So it has already started, and that will definitely continue once we're over there.
So remind us what day you'll officially be landing in Beijing and kind of how things get started from there.
Okay, so it's so tough with the things. So I'm like trying to like rack my brain here.
Sure.
So we are going to land in Beijing on, let me put my calendar here. I believe it is the 30th. Yes, we will land in Beijing on the 30th, to my understanding.
Okay.
So we'll have a few days to kind of get set up, kind of get in the groove of things, and then obviously we will start our daily reports for you guys in early February, starting right on the opening ceremony day.
And your reporting has not just begun over there. I mean, you've been doing it for months now, highlighting different stories of athletes, a lot of them right here in Texas.
Yes, and I feel like so far that has been like my absolute favorite part. It's super cool when you get to meet athletes, one, who are just following their dreams and trying to qualify for the Olympic Games. But of course, you always want people to root for, from whether it's your home city or your home state. So there are a handful of athletes who I was able to interview ahead of time who did end up qualifying for the Olympics. So you've got Sylvia Hoffman out of Arlington, Texas. She is a bobsledder. This is her first Olympics game. And you've also got a pair out of Euless, Texas, that's just outside of Dallas, a pair of figure skaters, that they are super, super excited. This is also their first Olympic Games. There are several other athletes that I'm following as well, just from some of the other markets that I'm going to be covering. So it's going to be a lot of fun, Will. And these athletes are talented, they're passionate. So I cannot wait how they perform once they're over there.
Yeah, I am so excited to kind of see what your reporting adventures bring. But this week you highlighted a team right here in Austin that's doing something pretty cool. We want to share that story here in just a moment, but give us a preview of what your story was about this week.
So John Schuster, he is a 5-time Olympian. He is not from Austin, but obviously very, very small world. So he has an unlikely connection that you wouldn't expect to the Austin Curling Club. So basically they are rooting for him all the way from Austin, and they're hoping that he can continue inspiring the generation that's coming up. And they're eventually hoping that he'll be able to get out here to Austin, Texas as well, to kind of just keep shedding light on the sport of curling and sharing his love and passion for it.
All right, well, let's take a look at that story that Jala reported this week on the journey to Beijing.
Every great curling athlete gets their start in a rink like this one. John Schuster, a now 5-time Olympian, is just weeks away from seeing if he can add another Olympic medal to his collection.
The quest to make a U.S. Olympic team for Beijing.
If you ask the world, they'll say John Schuster, the defending Olympic curling champion and captain of the U.S. men's team, is a magician on the ice. But if you ask him, he'll say he's just a kid from northern Minnesota living his dream.
Kind of fell in love with sliding on the ice and throwing a stone.
His beginnings, humble.
I had a flyer from my pre-algebra teacher that invited us to come and try junior curling. As a kid, I treated curling like any other sport, like probably a lot of kids down, in Texas treat football every day, working toward, becoming better.
It wasn't until the 1988 Olympic trials in Duluth, Minnesota, that Schuster knew he might just have a shot on the world stage.
Maybe being the dumb kid I was, I don't know. I didn't think that those guys that were out there playing the trials looked much better than what I was capable of doing, and I've only curled for a couple of years.
Schuster now trains on the ice inside of that same rink in Duluth where the door to his destiny first opened. And he's doing his part to help others reach their potential and realize their dreams too.
It doesn't take very long to give somebody maybe one little piece of information that can help improve their game. And, that's been something I've been very fortunate to be able to do over the past 3 or 4 years.
Schuster's 2018 Olympic teammate Tyler George is a U.S. curling ambassador, and he's helped grow programs all over the country, including the Austin, Texas Curling Club.
This could be our next wave of Olympians in the future, too. You don't know where they're going to come from.
Now that we have dedicated ice, you only curl on this ice. This is the type of ice that they use in the Olympics. We have a lot of hope for our folks coming up.
Schuster hasn't made it to Austin quite yet, but it's on his list. And he's already more connected than he realized. He competed for fun at a club event with one of Austin Curling's club members.
So I didn't beat them, but I took away 4 of their points. So that's my Olympic moment.
So there you are right there. Yourself, and then there she is right there.
It's moments like this one that remind Schuster of his reach. With a humble heart, he wants those looking up to him to remember it's never about how you start, only how you finish.
I didn't even throw my first stone until I was 12 years old.
Schuster encourages anyone wanting to try the sport to just go for it. I did. On the journey to Beijing, I'm Jala Washington.
Okay, Jayla, well, I saw you try out curling there. I mean, amazing attempt there.
I knew you were going to bring that up.
The form looked good, I will say.
Story. Actually, I got a text from my gymnastics coach from college last night, and she was like, "Oh, girl, your form was good. All those workouts actually worked." So, yeah, I was pretty impressed with my form, but I was so sore after the fact.
Wow.
So much respect for curlers. I mean, it looks so much easier than what it is. But yeah, I definitely could not do that story without finishing myself, of course.
Well, I'm so excited that you get to follow their journey now in Beijing when they're competing in the Olympics. Maybe they'll get another gold.
Yes, I hope so, and that is the hope for them, especially since they were just able to get that gold in Pyeongchang.
All right. Well, Jayla, I do want to mention before we let you go, because I know that you're busy doing a lot of preparations for your trip, but please follow Jayla on her journey as she's reporting about the Winter Olympics. Here are some of her social media accounts. Jayla, tell us about what people can expect for you on social media.
Yes, well, so I want social media to be a place where you guys can go to get the personalized updates on the athletes that we're following. So you might see some clips of stories that we're doing over there. You might see some clips of live shots where we're actually kind of just discussing those updates in real time. But also we're going to post content as well just from our journey over there, whether it's, you know, the first day of COVID testing or kind of what we're seeing right when we land in China or just anything that the team encounters when we're over there. I really want to take you guys on this journey with me because I feel like, you know, it's obviously a big factor covering all of the athletes, but also this is pretty cool opportunity for all of the reporters who are getting to go. And it is unlike anything that I know other team members who have covered previous Olympics have ever done just under the circumstances that we're up against right now. But yeah, I think that it'll be really, really cool to kind of just give you guys a behind the scenes look at everything that we're doing as well as those updates as we go along.
Well, Jayla, I can't wait to talk to you over there once you get settled and start reporting because we're going to be launching a new daily digital show right here from KXAN, streaming to more than 120 Nexstar stations every weekday starting at noon throughout the entire Olympics. We'll, of course, be checking in with Jayla and some of the other Nexstar reporters who are over there. So I just can't wait to talk to you and see you and make sure you're doing okay over there while you're going through this process. I know it'll be a lot of work, but you're going to do great. I know it.
Thank you so much, Will. I'm sending you a big virtual hug.
I know.
And be able to actually hug you guys in real time again when I'm done quarantining at home.
We'll do that a little later after February.
Absolutely. Thanks so much for having me on, Will.
Jayla, thank you again. And you all, please, you can follow along with her social media accounts as she's reporting about the Olympics. She'll be going to Beijing here in just a few days, so we're wishing her the best. And again, if you want to follow Jayla on social media, plug these social accounts one more time on Instagram and Twitter. Please give her a follow because she'll be doing so much great work there. All right, everybody, we do have a special coming up on Sunday for the special team that's going over there to cover the Olympics. You can find out more information about that over on KXAN.com, so I'll send you over there. Thanks again for watching. I'm Will DuPree in the KXAN Live Studio. We'll see you back here another time. Please take care, everybody. See you later.